No.
from They Live.
Wow. That's great.
Yeah, I got him on this side of the room because I've got the alien on the I got this dude on the other side of the room.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah, keep them away from each other. So,
Oh yeah.
I have a question about your Funko Pop. Your Funko Pop from American Psycho.
Yeah.
Did you get one or two?
I have two.
Did you
Well,
order them from Amazon?
no.
Okay. Because if you get them from Amazon, you can get like one of three, and you don't exactly know which one you're gonna get, or something. Something weird's going on at Amazon.
So I got these from a website called Mercari. This is
Yeah,
like the regular production one. This is like the variant that they have
yeah,
a
with the
limited
with the
edition of.
blood spatter on it, right?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I have both. I figured why not? It really wasn't that much more, and yeah, I figured why not? I
Do you
got
get them out
actually
of the box sometimes?
not this one. This one,
No, but I
uh,
mean, like, do you get any of them? Do you buy them out of the box? I'm asking.
oh no, no, no. Um, I'm coming back. Just gotta put my dudes back. So I also, this is like one of my. So Chris got me a Tony Romo Funko, which is rare. But then there's also this one. It's a black and white one. They
Okay,
apparently made like 800 of these things. So like, I'm taking good care of this thing.
nice. That's sweet.
Yeah, dude.
It's funny because there's some that I just really want that like I'll never get. Like
Yeah.
like Jack Burton from Big Trouble in Little China. I'll never get that one. I
Is it,
saw.
is it just like rare?
Yeah, because if you look at them now and you want one now, they're like hundreds of dollars. And there's some like Ricky Vaughn from Major League, but the variant that has him in his glasses with the skull,
Yeah.
like
That's great.
that's pretty rare apparently. You can get a regular one that's just as a normal price that doesn't have the glasses, you know. But I'm like, man,
But
you
you
need the
want the
glasses.
glasses.
Don't you need the
Yeah.
you need if they have if the one with glasses is available, you need the one with the glasses.
I found it. Here's a Pop Jack Burton for 40 bones.
Don't
Real.
start funky.
Oh, but it's out of the box.
Yeah. You know what though? I don't know if I care about that.
Yeah, so I use Mercari for a lot of my toys. It's fun. Like, I was going for one of my action figures. Like, there was this like lot of like 10 action figures for a certain price, and in that lot, they had a couple action figures that if you looked on eBay, they were like $100 themselves. So I was like, fuck yeah, all right. So I bought the lot, and then I got that, and then they sent like 10 extra action figures with that weren't even included with it. And I was like, Mercari is the fucking best, man, because you can also kind of like name a price and kind of work with them.
Oh,
So it's
I
kind of
did,
like eBay, but like for more independent like collector sellers.
yeah, I've been on that site before, but usually the stuff that I'm looking for isn't is like just as expensive as like Amazon or whatever. So, and usually I only go there when it's something that is kind of rare. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
that's when I'll check there. I should probably just check there first for everything. But I have like notifications that from Honey that tell me when things drop in price. So then I just zoom over to Amazon and buy it. That's how I got.
Yeah.
That's how I got my Prince Funko Pop for so cheap.
I do Amazon for some of my toys, but they've burned me. Like I've pre-ordered some shit, like toys for Amazon, and I still haven't gotten some of them.
Really
And they've like come out because it's like they all get snatched up and they don't have it in stock anymore.
interesting.
Yeah.
All right,
Uh,
let's do the thing because we got a lot of ground to cover. I think
yeah.
I have all this stuff, and I feel like I'm not gonna get to any of it.
I feel like we're mostly going to just talk about Aaron Rodgers and Henry Ruggs, man.
Right, yeah. I mean, I did, like, trade deadline stuff, sort of, but there wasn't really that much that was a big deal. And then I have, like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 other things. And then I have, like, 30 lines of Ruggs and Aaron Rodgers stuff.
The more I read about the Ruggs stuff, I'm just like, Jesus fucking Christ.
Well, it's piled on him pretty hard.
Did you see the video that came out of him just sitting and watching the car that was on fire?
No. Oh, God.
TMZ Sports released it.
I don't know if I don't know if I want to see that. Holy God. All right, I'm playing it.
Welcome to Pro Football Juice with your hosts, Nick and Jesse.
Use Nation, what's up?
What's up, everybody?
Hi, Jesse.
Hello, Nick.
How's it going?
Pretty good, Nick. It's a very eventful evening of podcasting that we have in store for the juicers out there. But thanks, everyone, for tuning in or, watching or listening to this after the fact. Speaking of which, Nick,
Go ahead.
what you drinking?
Oh, me? I am back with my trusty Norm mug, which actually Emily and I just got done watching like 2.5 hours of Cheers. It was really only like 2 hours of Cheers, which the last episode was a very Norm-focused episode, and I love Norm. Like, Norm's great. Emily waved to the people. She's waving. She's waving.
You mean Jason Sudeikis' uncle?
Yeah.
Yes!
That's fucking weird, man. That's fucking weird. George Wendt. I love George Wendt. I love Norm.
What's that?
Are you gonna watch it?
Am I gonna watch what?
You're gonna watch that play that Sudeikis. So Sudeikis is doing this like online charity play or whatever, and George Wendt's gonna be in it.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. So now I've got the community theater expert and
Scoot over.
actor known as Emily.
There you go.
All right. Yeah. and she's here to apparently talk about the Jason Sudeikis play. You've got 1 minute because we've got a lot of football to talk about.
Oh, anyway, so Jason Sudeikis and a lot of other really awesome and important actors are going to do a live script reading of It's a Wonderful Life over Zoom. It is $25 a ticket, or you can buy a whole household. You get like a VIP package for $150, but it's got George Wendt in it, whom I'm assuming is going to be the uncle. Anyway, all of the part of the proceeds at least go to Ed Asner's family, which they have. It's going to be like a fund or something for neurodivergent kids.
That's fun. Where can they get these tickets, Emily? Do you know? Is it Ticketmaster.com? Online?
Right, that's enough of the pitching of the show.
Jason Sudeikis Tickets.com?
Thank you, Emily, for making a great,
Thanks, Emily.
Appearance on the podcast.
That's Emily with her celebrity news minute. Celebrity news minute with Emily.
So Juice Nation, Jesse and I were just talking about how, before we went live, we were talking about how like we have so much to cover, and we really do. Like, Jesse, we've got like 2 topics that are going to really cover a bunch of things, but we haven't even touched on the fact that like our favorite teams played each other on Sunday, and it was a stressful game.
Yeah, but for me it was like, God, it just felt like we never had it. Like, the first drive of the whole game. Oh, by the way, congratulations on your win. But to me, it seemed like we weren't in it, except for after that first drive. The first drive that we had, we marched right down the field, scored a touchdown, and I was like, oh, okay, we came to play. And then we didn't. It was just awful after that. It was a horrible game to watch after that.
After that first drive, I was like, I don't want to hear from Jesse or the guys in this entire game, because I thought it was going to just be a fucking stomping, because the Vikings just They moved down the field in like 3 minutes. And
Exactly.
And just like the time of possession was on the Viking side for like the whole first half or whatever. And I thought Cooper Rush looked like shit for most of the game. Like he was just doing like short little passes. I didn't think our run game.
That's what he should have been doing.
Yeah, but I did like our run game wasn't doing anything crazy. But like looking at the stats afterwards, our defense just held your offense to like 278 total yards. Dalvin Cook didn't do anything. Justin Jefferson didn't do anything. Except Justin Jefferson, there were like 2 plays he should have had huge plays, but fucking like Tavon Diggs held him and prevented from him. So like I kept thinking throughout the whole game that Justin Jefferson is a better wide receiver than Tavon Diggs is a cornerback because he kept burning it.
He did keep burning him. That's true. Like for some reason, and I don't know why. And I like Trayvon Diggs. All right, I like him. So let's just get that out of the way right now. But but there were multiple plays where Jefferson was just making him look stupid.
Yes.
And it was bizarre to me because I was like, that was like the most anticipated matchup that I wanted to see with Jefferson, right? I was like, okay, Diggs is on fire right now. He's setting the world on fire right now. And so I don't think Jefferson's gonna get much action, but like he was totally burning him. Like there was one play where Jefferson should have scored, but Cousins like overthrew him or he stopped running slightly, but he was just wide open.
I thought that was the one that Diggs held his jersey.
That was a different one, I think. Like there was one that like Jefferson had to, like that Cousins had him, and it wasn't like you could see Jefferson kind of like stutter step and then keep going, but he wasn't even around Diggs at that point.
Yeah,
like no one was around him, and it was a score, but you know.
I like Trayvon Diggs again, like we said, but he's had a couple interceptions that have all been like luck. He's just been there with his arms open, and the ball is falling into his arms. Like
I still think he's a good player, but like he got a little gimpy there, like he got a little injured.
Yeah, he is a good player. I'm like not discounting that. I'm just saying like Justin Jefferson kind of made him look like he was just okay.
Well, and I think Justin Jefferson is killing it this year. So I think he's just really good. But
he and Thielen. Thielen's if Jefferson's not doing anything, Thielen is having a big game.
Well, that's the benefit of having a 1-2 punch like that.
Yeah.
But by the way,
it was a pretty good game. It was just stressful.
Yeah, it was. I mean, and like I said, I didn't have any confidence in the game whatsoever because like the only reason we even like had a chance to win it at the end was quite a few, at least 3 pretty questionable and some blatant missed calls from the ref or calls that shouldn't have been made in the first place, like pass interference calls and roughing the passer calls, and like we got put like on the 5-yard line because of all these like random pretty bad calls by the refs in favor of the Vikings, and we still couldn't do anything with it. We still didn't do anything with it. So it's like I don't know if your defense was just having a great day, but like our defense wasn't. Then we called two timeouts in a row and got penalized for it. And I'm like, I like Zimmer, but I'm starting to think that he's not the one.
Yeah, I don't know. That's tough.
I'm starting to lose a little confidence here.
I'm starting to wonder if like your team would benefit from like a younger, fresher coach.
Yeah, maybe. And like now it came out that Danielle Hunter has a torn pec and he's out for the season again.
Yeah, that sucks.
Right when we got Barr back and our defense was like complete again. Except for some secondary problems, but like, I'm like, what next? Good gravy.
Yeah, but maybe it's your offensive coordinator, Kubiak.
Maybe, I mean, our offense. I think there's kind of a combination of things going on here. One, Kubiak has never had this position before. And his biggest credential that they always give him is that Gary Kubiak is his dad. And I'm like, that's not good.
Yeah.
2, Zimmer as a head coach, I read an article about this on like a Vikings website or whatever, doesn't have like barely any input into the offense. He's basically head coach slash defensive coordinator, but like pretty much lets the offensive coordinator run the show. And that's not good.
Yeah.
Like, it's not good. You know, you don't want. I don't know. I'm sure a lot of coaches do that, but like, I don't know. It's starting to get a little bit frustrating with all this, with all the coaching issues that are going on. You know, like some of this stuff, some of our problems is coaching stuff, which that shouldn't be like the case.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's frustrating.
You got a pretty decent team. Like I fucking hate Kirk Cousins, but he plays pretty fucking good ball, man.
I mean, we have the pieces to win. It's just, why aren't we winning? What's the thing keeping us back? So it's like, if it's not the players, what is it? You know?
Yeah, man. I was chuckling a couple times because just after you traded Thielen away, he had a fucking killer game, and Dalvin Cook didn't do anything, and that's who you got.
Yeah, but that's okay. And Thielen's gonna have those games.
Yeah.
And I know that. Like, I knew that going into that trade, so it's not really that big a deal to me. Although I did lose, which kind of sucks. But I think that like I'm toast in Pro Football Juice League. I'm still hanging on in the low league because I'm still like 5-3, I think. So I have a winning record there. But the Vikings are done as far as I'm concerned. They're like, unless Aaron Rodgers is done for the entire season, which we'll get to, and he's done for the entire season, and we pull a NFC East and just win on get into the playoffs on a losing record because we get into our division.
Yeah, because it's sure as shit not going to be the fucking Lions. Holy crap,
so hope is alive.
And then the Bears just keep getting in their own way.
Yeah, they're bad.
Yeah, they are.
They're bad. I mean, we're bad too, but at least we can brag that we've lost 4 games by a total of like 13 points or something, or 17 points now or something. Like, we've been in every game.
Yeah,
I would have said the same for the Lions, but they just got their asses kicked like 2 weeks in a row.
Who do you think is the worst team, the Lions or the Bears?
Lions.
Okay.
Do you think it's the Bears?
I don't know, because they're both really bad. Because there are a couple the Lions have lost in a few games where they were close. They were close games, but the last couple weeks just seems like the Lions have just given up and they don't care anymore. It's just horrible. So yeah, I guess I'll go Lions. At this point, I'll go Lions.
I think the Lions don't have a problem with their head coach, whereas I think the Bears have a problem with their head coach.
Yeah.
I think the Lions' problem is they don't have the roster. They gave away their best player. And their second player. So I would say it was probably Matt Stafford, their best player, Kenny Golladay, their second best player. Both gone.
Yeah.
And what they got left with is not good.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. That now their best player is DeAndre Swift.
That's not good.
And TJ Hawkinson.
Yeah. This is probably TJ Hawkinson.
Yeah.
When your best player is your tight end, you got problems.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
right.
I would say Travis Kelce is the best tight end in the league, and he's still probably not the best player on that team.
Yeah, no, he's not.
He's up there.
Yeah. I don't even think you could say it's Mahomes right now, though.
Well, definitely not right now, but Tyreek Hill is up there.
Yeah. Hill's always is always good.
All right, let's do it. Okay, so how do you want to do this? Do you want to do Ruggs, Rogers, Juicy's if there's time picks?
Yeah. I think
'Cause-
the Juicy's, the pre-jacks, I think the mid-jacks can happen next week if we don't get to them today.
Right.
Because I know you and I are gonna rant about the Aaron Rodgers stuff.
There's so much juice.
Yeah,
Today.
I know.
Like
And,
today,
I want to talk about the rug stuff, but the rug stuff is gonna get kind of fucking heavy.
I don't really want to talk about rug stuff too much. I want to lay out the rug stuff and be done with the rug stuff, to be honest.
Yeah. How
So,
about we start with rugs, and then we address that creepy motherfucker that's behind your shoulder as a nice little break
Yeah.
in between.
and I knew that was happening, and I tried to think of it
You feel
before,
the
but
heat? You feel the
did.
heat on your fucking neck?
I did. I felt the heat from that meat.
Whoa.
Whoa! All right, I'm doing it.
Oh, are we doing it now?
It's the Brendan McManus Man of the Hour with me, Brendan McManus.
Oh, by the way, I am
Oh, no,
drinking.
what are you drinking? I'm
drink-
sorry.
No, that's fine. I had forgotten to. I'm drinking Firefly wine in honor of the juicies we might not get to. From Fireside Winery, handcrafted in Marengo, Iowa.
Yeah.
Fireside Winery, located in the rolling hills of eastern Iowa on the edge of the Iowa Valley Scenic Byway. The winery is dream of William and Rona Wyant, Iowa corn and soybean farmers who wanted to pass on the 100-year-old family tradition of agriculture to future Wyant generations. 14 acres, high quality. The fireside chosen as a reflection of family traditions, the warmth of family friendships, great conversations. We invite you to make fireside wines a part of your family.
We invite you to shut up.
Yeah, really.
Fireside Wines.
It contains sulfites.
Sponsor us.
I don't know. There's no ABV on this, so.
It's probably 4. 4.
It's a fruity, semi-sweet blush wine crafted from Catawba grapes. That's kind of weird. That's fine. Drink her up.
So, we've only been podcasting for 20 minutes. Did you start that bottle earlier, or have you just been drinking without me noticing?
I've been drinking without you noticing. I've been drinking this whole time, but I've been drinking out of this glass.
Yeah, I figured you would have been drinking from the bot. Nice. And I also realized that I'm drinking bourbon.
It's not the champ. Wait,
Yeah.
did you even tell me what you were drinking when I asked you earlier?
I got way too caught up talking about cheers.
Oh yeah. And then Emily came over with a Jason's. I forgot.
Yeah. This is where we are now.
Yeah.
We finally got back to bourbon. I'm drinking Fighting Cock bourbon. 100
There we go.
bourbon.
Nice work. Okay, so my Brandon's math is Mike White, the quarterback for the New York Jets.
Yeah.
His first NFL start, he wins against the best team in the AFC at the time, Cincinnati Bengals. He threw he had an 82.2 completion percentage, 405 yards, 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, 107.9 quarterback rating, and he got $50,000 for that game. And a bettor in Vegas who put $1,000 on him being the leading pass yards leader won $125,000 for betting $1,000 on that.
Who would bet $1,000 that Mike White would be like? That guy would have had to have been just shit faced when he made that bet.
Or he's a millionaire.
Or he's a time traveler.
He had $1,000 to just to burn on, like, you know how many. He's probably lost $500,000 on betting $1,000 on things like this.
Yeah, probably.
But he hits out.
That was a good pick.
I liked it. Thanks.
He was AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
Yeah, and he also cost me about $4,500.
Woof.
So here's the thing. Well, he didn't cost me that much, I guess.
Yeah,
but
yeah, you didn't win that because of him.
I didn't win that because of that, and it was off of a bet that was free anyway. It was a free $50 bet, and I had a 6-leg NFL parlay going where every team that I picked had to beat the spread, and every team that I picked beat the spread, and it was incredible. It was an incredible run. And the only team that didn't beat the spread was Cincinnati because they're supposed to win by 10.5 or 9.5. Can't remember which. And instead they got beat, which is not good. And they're the only leg of a 6-leg parlay that I missed, which is bananas.
Well, almost congratulations, man.
Well, here's the other kicker. They were such a lock for me that I had 3 other bets going. That were also from free bets or whatever, because that's all I do. I don't like to spend my own money. But like every single one of those bets had something to do with the goddamn Bengals winning. So it hosed every single one I had.
I don't think anybody expected a backup former AAF quarterback to beat the Bengals.
Oh no, Nick. I didn't know that he was a former AAF quarterback.
He was either AAF or XFL.
If he was AAF, yeah, then it makes a lot of sense why I lost.
Let me find out. Let's see. Maybe it wasn't. I don't think it was AAF. Oh, wait. No. See, hold on. Keep talking.
I'm in suspense here because I really need to know. I really need to know this. You know how hardcore of a fan I was of the AAF and the XFL. If he was a former Salt Lake Stallion, I'm gonna flip my lid. I'm gonna flip this entire desk over, and it's very heavy. If he was a former St. Louis Battlehawk, I'll still be very upset, but I won't flip the desk over. Those are my teams.
Let's see.
Speaking of which, I was watching a game. Oh, I can't remember what game I was watching. Oh man. Okay, just one second. Oh man, now we're both looking up stuff. That's not good. I'll try to keep talking.
Cowboys selected Mike White in 5th round of 2018 draft.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
So has he been in the NFL the whole time then?
So then he was with the Jets in 2019. Holy shit! Yeah, I don't know why I thought he was with AAF or XFL.
Well, I for one
said that shit.
I am for one relieved that he's not. Okay, so I was watching the Jaguars versus the Bengals, and I don't know why, but right before they went to break, they were showing the crowd, and I spotted something, and so I went way up to my TV and I took a picture of it. Check it out. That is a fella in the Jacksonville-Cincinnati game wearing a St. Louis Battlehawks XFL shirt from this year. It's incredible.
That's fantastic. Maybe. Never mind. Whatever. I don't fucking care. Anyway,
I had to send it to my buddy Alex because we decided together that we were gonna be Battlehawk strong forever.
Battlehawk strong forever, huh? Getting Battlehawk tattoos.
Only half of one. I'll get half, and he'll get the other half.
Fuck yeah, dude. That's hilarious.
That's great. So anyway, who's your Brandon Mathmaniac level?
I picked Micah Parsons, linebacker.
Yeah, he was all over the place, dog.
Yeah,
I thought you were gonna pick freaking
Cooper Rush.
Yeah.
I thought about picking Cooper Rush, but I was ragging on Cooper Rush the entire game until that last drive where I was like, "Oh shit, Cooper Rush! Oh my gosh, I'm gonna send Scott a jersey." Like
because we let him do it.
Yeah,
we let him have too much confidence, and then he took full advantage. He got all the confidence in the world, and and then this is what you get.
Yeah.
Bullshit. I mean, we bottled up Zeke. Tony Pollard was running pretty well on us, but we bottled up Zeke.
I'm trying to figure out why we're not running Pollard more.
Yeah.
He has more. He has more like yards after the whatever
Yards per carry.
Yeah, shit. Like he's running better. But anyway, Micah Parsons had 11 total tackles with 4 tackles for a loss. He had a quarterback hit, and he has 42 total tackles and 2.5 sacks. He's a rookie.
Yeah, he's good. I mean, and the thing is, they use him all over the place. Oh, which reminds me of Jalen Smith.
Yeah,
just got released from Green Bay a month after they signed him. So he must have regressed quite a bit. Maybe you should bring him back and play quarterback.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good times.
Well, that's the man of the hour. Get the fuck out of here, Brandon.
Yeah, get out. It's a lot more light. It's a lot lighter in this room because we switched out light bulbs.
Yeah.
And I was like, why is it so dark? Because the lights that are on the far side had none that were working. None, because there's 3 bulb outlets or whatever in the ceiling, or 3 bulb things. And I was like, well, but I thought all 3 of these were working, except for maybe one. And we opened it up, and there was one. There was one light bulb working for this entire basement for months.
Yeah, I imagine it would be quite different now.
Yeah, so it's much brighter. As you can see the back wall, it's just lit up.
Yeah, you're a little overexposed.
Yeah, a little bit. That's fine though. So now I just look like I'm sick all the time.
Nah.
I think that's probably why, at one point during previous podcasts, I would just make an orange screen back here and just keep it up, and it's just an orange screen that was blasting at my face. Gross. I don't want anything close at my face. Do we have any viewers? I just noticed that there's nothing in the box.
Yeah, it's just one. I think it's just me.
Wow, I figured when I put that thing on our Pro Football Juice to League thing, more people would tune in.
Yeah, we had 2, we've had 3 now, but we've mostly just been at me.
That stuff always intrigues me. Who's randomly watching and then just jumping off.
Yeah.
And how do they find? I don't know, whatever. So let's see. I'm gonna run through some trade deadline stuff real quick.
Sure.
KC traded their guard Laurent Duvernay-Tardif to New York Jets for tight end Dan Brown, which I thought Tardif was pretty good, but maybe he's not. Or maybe they're just really high on this Dan Brown fellow that I've never heard of. San Francisco got Charles Omenihu.
Dan Brown?
Yeah, tight end.
No, the same Dan Brown that wrote Da Vinci Code. Of course they're high on him.
Oh, well, yeah, that makes sense. I guess he plays tight end as well. He's multi-talented.
Yeah.
San Francisco gets Charles Omenihu from Houston for a 2023 6th-round pick, which Scott liked. Kansas City gets outside linebacker Melvin Ingram from Pittsburgh for 2022 6th, which I think is a steal. Except for Melvin's a little bit older, but he's going to be good. He's still got stuff in him. Denver, the big one, Denver traded Von Miller to the Rams for a 2022 2nd-round pick and 2022 a 3rd-round pick. What do you think about that, Nick?
I think that's a lot of I think that's some high draft picks for someone who's 32 years old.
Yeah, I agree. Rams are
He
in
also
a.
does have like 4 sacks.
No,
season.
I mean he's still a good player. Like let's not discount that. But I think the Rams are in like let's win this year mode. The Rams are in like we're taking this Super Bowl this year mode, which I can't. The only people that I can see out there taking down the Rams at this point in the AFC is the Bills.
Yeah, the Bills are good because they have a good offense and a really good defense. Who do you see as NFC contenders for the Rams?
Cardinals.
Yep.
I don't know. I was gonna say probably Green Bay, right? But like not anymore. Let's see. I don't know.
Maybe someone
like
with a little
like Philadelphia, maybe.
Oh, gross! Come on.
No, dude. I think that the Cowboys are gonna make a big play for it if they can keep Dak. If they can keep Dak healthy.
Yeah, and Tyron Smith is injured.
Yeah,
and
again. Yeah.
Likely not to play Week 9.
And Trayvon Diggs was dinged up a little bit. Like, that's. Yeah, the thing is about this elongated season, who knows who's going to go down and be healthy for these playoff runs.
Yeah.
So it would be interesting. Let's see. Some of the main things that happened that were surprising is that Tua was like endorsed by Miami as being their quarterback. Deshaun Watson went nowhere, which isn't that surprising, I guess.
Yeah, I saw a tweet yesterday that was like, that said there are 22 reasons why Deshaun Watson shouldn't be traded today. I'm like, yeah, obviously. He shouldn't even be on a fucking roster right now.
No.
Like, I don't get it. Like, it's fucked up.
That's because if he settles with people, they can just sweep it under the rug. Slap him with a little fine and be done. Like, for instance, in this Ruggs thing that we're going to talk about, ain't no sweeping this under the rug, right? This is said, done, happened, not hearsay, done. And even if the stuff with, a lot of times, and this is something that happens all the time, people with money, not necessarily, sports people or whatever, they pay people off. And then they're done. They pay people off. They get a slap on the wrist, and then they're back out doing whatever they were doing before. So, if he gets off and all of a sudden is still a quarterback, it doesn't surprise me at all. He'll be suspended for whatever. But
I also, when the Dolphins were like, when it came out, the Florida, the Dolphins were just like, we've got all the confidence in Tua. He's our quarterback. I just moved like, yeah. Because it just came public that you're not going to get Deshaun Watson. So you have to try to make Tua feel good about his position.
Because why didn't you say that, I don't know, like at the beginning of the season or when this happened or when all the rumors came out before? How come it's now when the trade deadline's over? Now you can be like, oh yeah, he's our guy. He's always been our guy. What are you guys talking about?
Man, the NFL, man, is gross.
Yeah, it is. And did you see this whole thing with? Just what I'm saying. Like, this is crazy day. Did you see that thing with Odell?
Yes.
Beckham Jr. Kevin Stefanski comes in and tells the team he's essentially not on the team right now.
Yeah, his dad posted that 11-minute video of Baker just flat ignoring him on the field.
Really?
Odell's dad yesterday posted an 11-minute video of Baker choosing not to throw to him when he was wide open on the field.
Interesting.
So it's just like there's all this fucking drama around Odell again. But also, I don't like Baker Mayfield anyway, so I think I'm choosing the Odell side on this one.
I don't know. I don't know who I'd like least, and I think it's probably because of those At Home with Baker Mayfield commercials.
Is that why you like Baker more? Is that what?
Yeah, exactly. I think that's the only reason why. It's because it humanized him, right? Like, it's not him taking pictures with a panther on a Corvette wearing a leather jacket being an asshole. It's him being a normal person and actually being funny. You know, like, and Odell is. They're both bad. They're both stupid. Like, to be like blunt about it, like they're both probably not great.
Both better than Aaron Rodgers, though, Jesse.
Indeed. Okay,
Both
wait.
Better.
Wait.
I know. I'm so excited. I just want to. We should. Oh, we should
there's no way we're doing juicies. First of all,
there's absolutely no way. Yeah,
because we haven't even gotten into it. I need to talk about one more thing. Just one more thing. Three more things. I need three more things. One, Michael Thomas injured his ankle again and isn't going to play this season. And it's time for him to go. It's time for him to go somewhere else. Like, New Orleans clearly doesn't need him. Like,
do you think he'll play anymore? Like, I was thinking about it. Like, he's had ankle injuries now for the last 2 years.
But he's had problems with New Orleans. Like,
yeah,
he doesn't like New Orleans. So the fact that he's not playing again, to me, doesn't really say, oh, he's injured. It says he doesn't give a shit about playing with New Orleans. Like, he doesn't care. So he wants to use this, get traded, go somewhere else, and then build it back up again. Even if he's fully healthy, and they let him go, somebody will pay him. Somebody will pay him a bunch of money.
He'll probably get traded to the fucking Rams. Ugh.
Or he'll go to like the Jets, and he'll never be the same again.
Yeah.
That's one thing. Number two is 13 positive COVID tests for the New York Giants. But when they retested, only one of them came back positive, and it was their running back coach, Burton Burns. But Saquon Barkley, their offensive guard, Matt Skura, and their safety, Xavier McKinney, are in COVID protocol at this moment. So I think... So, according to COVID protocol, and I know this because I've read a lot about it today, they have to have 2 negative tests taken 24 taken 24 hours after each other in order to come back to the field. You all right? Give me a thumbs up if you're gonna live. Okay, perfect.
Yeah, I'm good.
Nick died. Nick died for a second, and then he's back. You choking your spit?
Oh yeah, choking on this bourbon, dog.
Oh. I didn't even see you take a drink. I just saw you going boom.
Yeah, it was a mysterious drink.
So I don't know if Barkley's been just not there all season, so it kind of sucks, but whatever. What the F is going to happen with New Orleans and their quarterback situation?
Yeah, I don't know, because Taysom Hill is still in concussion protocol.
Okay.
Getting absolutely fucking rocked 4 weeks ago.
4 weeks ago? Good Lord.
It was 3 or 4 weeks ago. Do you remember he was running with the ball and he got hit and his head went like fucking back? And he had he got carted off.
Jeez.
So then, when on last week's game, they mentioned that he was still in concussion protocol from a hit that took him out 3 weeks ago. So
okay.
I think he's been out for 3 weeks.
Maybe I was in Colorado when that happened. I don't really.
I think you were.
That.
I think you were.
So.
Because he got absolutely fucking destroyed.
So who was it that was playing? Jameis Winston went out. Who was it?
I don't know. I was not paying attention to the game at that
point.
It
was someone we know. Oh God.
For some reason, I just want to say Will Greer, but I don't know if that's I don't think that's what I got. Now there's Trevor Siemian. It's Trevor Siemian.
Yes, of course. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Exactly. Like I was like, I knew it was somebody that I know because or whatever. But like, like I said, Simeon's been a solid backup. To have to have Jameis Winston, Taysom Hill, and Trevor Siemian is a luxury, right? Even though Simeon's probably not your answer. Even though they won that game, they won against Tampa Bay with Trevor Siemian on the field.
They won because their defense. Like, I do love that. Like we're getting classic Brady over the last few years, where he starts off really hot, and then he starts to dip towards the middle season, and then everybody's like, "What's wrong with Brady?"
And then he wins the Super Bowl.
Yeah, he's gonna plateau and get better. Like, it's classic Brady. Like, no one. I saw a thing that was like, we all remember that Brady proves that he's mortal or what, or no. I was like, no.
Yeah.
This is what Brady does.
Yeah, it happens every year. It really does. And then there was the reports that Phillip Rivers said that he would come out of retirement to play for New Orleans.
I saw that,
which I thought was hilarious. And also, yes, do it. I would love that. That would be awesome.
I loved the Sunday Night Football when Mike Tirico was talking to Drew Brees, and he's just like, first off, is your phone ringing? And Drew Brees pulled his phone up. He's like, nope, and I'll be here next week. I love that. Like,
yeah.
I love that Drew Brees is like, I'm not coming out of retirement for this bullshit.
Well, no, he didn't say that. He said they haven't called him.
He didn't look like he had any interest.
No, probably not. But I thought that was also hilarious.
Oh yeah, it was man, it cracked me up.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, hey, I didn't even know Mac was down here. He's been underneath the blanket the whole time.
Oh, weird.
Yeah. Holy shit. Oh, what an adorable little bastard.
He's a stealth fellow. All right. I'm going to run this through, and then I want you to react or not. Henry Ruggs fucked up real bad. He got cut from Vegas and is probably going to jail for a while, quite a while, I would think. So he was involved in a DUI where he crashed into a woman and her dog driving a RAV4. Going 156 miles an hour with twice the legal limit blood alcohol content in his veins and a loaded gun in the car. It ended in the woman and the dog being killed. So he was going 156 miles an hour 2 seconds before the crash, 127 miles per hour when the airbags were deployed, and is facing at least 2 to 20 years for the felony DUI resulting in death alone. And that's not including any of the other charges. So yeah, he's not looking good. Not looking good. He effed up real bad.
Yeah.
Real bad.
Yeah, man. I keep, every once in a while, I start to kind of, feel bad for Henry Ruggs because, he got drunk and made a mistake, but he was going 156 miles per hour, and he fucking, killed an innocent person and their puppy.
Yeah. And he was going 156 miles per hour through what I understand, and I'm not 100% sure on this, but from what I read, it was a residential area.
Yeah, it was near the Vegas Strip.
Yeah, a few blocks away from the Vegas Strip or whatever, or a few miles, one of the two. But it wasn't a highway, right? It was a residential area going 156 miles an hour.
Yeah. So I mentioned this to you before we started the podcast, but I found it, and I'm not gonna share it or whatever, but someone caught video of Ruggs' car smashed to shit. This fucking RAV4 engulfed in flames, and Ruggs is just sitting on the curb watching.
Well, the problem with that video, which is awful, oh my god, which is awful, because people are, person is dead in that wreck.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
not really much he could have done at that point. And Lord knows how long that had been going on by the time he got out of his car and got to that spot. But still not great. I mean, still really bad video. It's bad video if you took him out of the equation and they just filmed what was happening. Because, like I just said, someone was dying in that fire. It's such a bad video. Oh my god.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I agree. Like, yeah. I will say that I am glad that he didn't like flee the scene. So I guess that was good.
I mean, I think he understands what's going on right now. And I've had my dealings with that kind of situation, and nobody was hurt. Nothing happened bad like that. But it can happen to anybody. Mm-hmm. Granted, there's a lot of extremes in this situation. Like, tons of extremes that are just like, holy crap. Like, everything that happened in this thing were on the extreme end of everything. I mean, but I still don't understand why people in high-profile situations that have the money to don't get an Uber or get a limo or do that kind of thing. And I guess there's a flip side, right? Like, they do it because they bought like a $200,000 vehicle and they want to like drive it.
He was driving a Corvette.
Corvette, exactly. But do it when you're sober. Like, take it to the club, leave it at the club, take an Uber home, take a limo home. I'm sure they probably have someone on the team that's designated that they could call to come pick them up anytime they want. Yeah. If they don't, they should. Especially in Vegas. But like, what's done is done. I just don't understand how a high-profile person gets themselves in this situation. Not just a football player, but like someone who has money to burn in general. Although I do understand that, like, you're just like, oh, I want to go home and I'm just going to do it myself. I get all that, but.
So the Raiders, I saw today that the Raiders are looking to get, I think, $5 million back or whatever, like, with cutting in there, and they're going to try to get like $6 million in the signing bonuses over the last few years or a couple of years.
They're going to try to get money back from him?
Yeah. I don't know how that works.
I don't know how that works either, and I don't think they should do that. But if they are going to do that, because he made a mistake, right? Like, give him the money that you owe him, but the money that you would have owed him, right? Take all that money and give it to the family.
Yeah, that would be great.
Yeah, I mean, that's what they should do. They should take all the money that they were going to give him from whatever contract, and maybe it's not even that much because he was a rookie or whatever, but like, give it to the victim's family.
They just straight cut him when Hernandez was arrested. The Patriots cut him right away.
Oh God, I don't know. Well, no, probably not, because there was a trial.
Yeah.
You know, there might be a trial here, but like, it's not a trial. That's like, there's going to be a trial to see how long he goes to jail.
Yeah.
But there's not going to be a trial to see if it happened, because it happened.
Yeah. All right, let's switch gears to talk about something a little bit more lighthearted and something that brings us just brings our hearts so full of joy. I have been like excited about this podcast all day because of this fucking story that we got this morning. I already told you, Jesse, but it distracted me from work all day. I was refreshing Twitter. I was refreshing Bleacher Report. I kept going to Twitter and typing Aaron Rodgers or the Packers and like just looking at what people were saying, and I was loving it.
I'll tell you one thing. There was some comedy. There was some comedy to be had on Twitter today. Just in the little bit that I was, I spent quite a good deal of time researching this a little bit for the podcast, but just some of the one-off stuff was just mwah. I laughed out loud reading. There's been 5 times in my life that I've read something and then laughed. And 4 of them were today.
I got to break the news in our team lead meeting. I jumped on our team lead meeting 3 minutes early, which I never usually do, but I was in a good mood because I just found out that Aaron Rodgers was a piece of shit. So I was like, yes. So I got on there and I was like, hey everybody. Oh, me, I'm doing well because Aaron Rodgers is a piece of shit. And I got to break and one of the other leads IM'd me and he goes, I'm a Packers fan. I did not know that happened. This sucks. And I was like, yeah. As a Packer, if you are a Packers fan, this would suck because Aaron Rodgers, you can repeat with me now, is a piece of shit.
Here's the thing about it, all right? Full on, and nobody likes the fact that he's not gonna play more than me, right? But coming from someone whose quarterback has taken a lot of shit and has owned up to it and been like, I'm not doing this because of whatever. And I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do that. I'm going to follow protocols, blah, blah, blah. Kirk Cousins being a dumbass. He owned up to it, right? Cole Beasley owned up to it. DeAndre Hopkins owned up to it.
Lamar Jackson.
Yeah. And this motherfucker goes, when they asked him to his face, are you vaccinated? He says, he said, I've been immunized.
Yes.
And then went on a rant about this and that and talking about people and blah, 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 all the boilerplate bullshit. So that he appeared to be vaccinated. Yes. When in fact what happened was he went to his doctor and they got a homeopathic treatment from his doctor to boost his immune system. Or antibody levels, sorry. And then he went to the NFLPA and the NFL and said, hey, this is what I did. Can I please be exempt? To which they both said no.
Yeah.
So his status, according to both of those bodies, is unvaccinated.
Yeah.
But
the COVID-19 protocols are team enforced. So the NFL does not enforce these first. They're supposed to be team enforced. So the Packers organization knew about his vaccination status and chose not to follow COVID protocols by he in any press conference he's not wearing a mask, which means he's breaking COVID protocols. Anytime he's inside the building, he's not wearing a mask, he's breaking COVID protocols. He's not supposed to be there's supposed to be social distancing between teammates. There's supposed to be restrictions of him in the weight room, and he's out here over the past weekend throwing a fucking Halloween party with his whole team there. It's fucking hilarious because it just continues the campaign where it just seems like Aaron Rodgers is trying to tank this fucking team so he doesn't play with them anymore.
And all of the roasting he's getting is so should be happening. It's so warranted, right? Here's the other thing too. NFL says they're investigating this issue, and there's more. There's more to it. See, like you said, he's been at all these press conferences, and now some have said that some press conferences have been held outside. But any press conference that's held in the building needs to be masked. Now, Kirk Cousins been doing the same thing. Really? I watch things about him all the time, or press conferences, constantly. He's never masked. One time he came in and had a mask in his hand, threw it down on the table, and then started talking unmasked. Is this a thing that they're just and the NFL's oh, what's been happening? It's have they not seen Is there not one person in the NFL that has not seen these press conferences from Aaron Rodgers and Kirk Cousins, and not known that they were held indoors or in the stadium? Is that a thing?
Yeah. You mentioned it earlier in our text thread that the NFL is probably just going to throw the Packers under the bus here, and it's complete that with them opening the investigation into Aaron Rodgers, it is. It's like they're throwing the Packers completely under the bus.
Well, they're like, well, they'll protect the Packers, they'll protect Aaron Rodgers. They won't if they're under fire.
Yeah.
They're going to start throwing people under the bus left and right. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if the Viking season is over because of this, because of Kirk Cousins. I wouldn't be surprised. Like, if they need to, the NFL needs to put up or shut up with this. Are they going to make an excuse? Are they going to make an excuse for Aaron Rodgers, or are they going to make him an example? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, I hope example, because like, but also if they do it with Aaron Rodgers, they have to do it with everybody else that has been breaking the rules.
And the only reason I know about Kirk Cousins is because I'm a Vikings fan. I don't know if if the same thing's been happening with Lamar Jackson. It's got to be happening. Yeah. I bet you we could go on YouTube right now and look up like at least.
Oh yeah.
6.
He has not had. I haven't seen a single interview where he's been wearing a mask.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, like, even when Kirk Cousins was talking about like that stupid fucking interview with him saying he's gonna follow the protocols and stuff. I think that one was outdoors actually, so never mind about that one. But like, he should get in trouble. I don't know. Like Aaron Rodgers is not gonna get in trouble for lying because he technically didn't lie. Right? He didn't. He just said to the press. They said, "Are you vaccinated?" He said, "Yeah," which is a lie. "I'm immunized," which is not the same thing.
Yeah.
He's not going to get fined for that. But Green Bay should definitely get fined and penalized because that's in the rules. They could lose draft picks. They could like.
I think
it's part of the rules.
Draft picks.
Yeah, the Vikings might too.
Like, if the Patriots can lose draft picks for all the bullshit that they've done and stuff over the last decade, I feel like the Packers should lose draft picks over this. Like, I can't figure out what is like more fun. The fact that Aaron Rodgers is a fucking idiot and thinks that getting his antibodies increased is the same as getting a vaccine.
That is a juicy nugget.
Oh my god, it's so good. Like, this same fucking idiot wants to host Jeopardy. Why would anybody let this idiot host Jeopardy? And then which is another thing, because Jeopardy, he was hosting on Jeopardy without a mask. So like, does Jeopardy have to answer to some questions here?
No, Jeopardy isn't held to those standards, I don't think.
Oh, they should be.
Maybe.
But here, like, I am a full-on vaccination supporter here, so
sure.
I'm a little biased.
Yeah, I mean, like, so I looked up Albert Breer, right? And they said, a tweet from Albert Breer, and he said, checked on whether Packers quarterback Aaron Rodgers was in violation of COVID-19 protocols about talking to the media, unmasked. Was referred back to rules that unvaccinated players must be masked at all times inside team facilities, which includes press conferences. So the answer is yes. And teams have had to work around this. Some hold press availability outside to facilitate it for unvaccinated guys. The Packers have actually put other unvaccinated players on Zoom with the media to adhere to the rules. Bigger question here is how the league could have missed it. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Here's some of the other funny tweets. Rodgers heard the vaccine could help protect his family, and he wanted no part of it. Hey, yeah, that's Bill. Bill! Oh,
hey,
a
Bill.
rare Bill sighting this season.
We're getting really close to Bill's butthole being on camera.
Yeah, it happens. Hey, Aaron Rodgers, between us, you're getting dragged right now, and it's not right. You don't need this headache. You hold all the power. Retire right in everyone's face. Show them you're the boss. The difference between most people saying I'm immunized versus Aaron Rodgers saying I'm immunized is like the difference between most people saying I love you like a brother and Aaron Rodgers saying I love you like a brother.
So I was thinking today, like, what if the Packers were just like, fuck you, Aaron Rodgers, we're going to cut you. And I'm trying to think of, like, who would get waiver priority. So, like, who would sign him. And I think that would be, like, Washington football team or, man, I don't know. It would just be a lowly, dumpy shit of a team.
Yeah, but it'd only be for a year, and then he'd go to wherever he wanted.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's the NFL statement on Aaron Rodgers potentially breaking COVID-19 protocols. It says teams are charged with enforcing rules, like you said, so both the Packers and Rodgers could be in trouble here. The official statement is, the primary responsibility for enforcement of the COVID protocols within club facilities rests with each club. Failure to properly enforce the protocols has resulted in discipline being assessed against individual clubs in the past. The league is aware of the current situation in Green Bay and will be reviewing the matter with the Packers. So I feel like it's interesting because what?
Sorry, I was right. Mike White was in the AAF and the XFL.
Okay. Where do you play
going.
the Birmingham Iron?
I'm gonna find out what teams. Keep going.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
So basically, it's interesting because remember at the beginning of the season that Aaron Rodgers was like, I'm not playing for the Packers. There was that whole drama, and he ended up coming back anyway. Which was a big fucking smoke screen, which is so stupid.
Yeah.
But a lot of people are still saying that this could be Aaron Rodgers' last season in Green Bay. Which could be. It also could be another stupid fucking rabbit hole bullshit thing that we all follow, and then nothing ever happens of it. Oh, by the way, in the NFL, Cole Beasley is trending right now on Twitter. Oh God, this is so great.
Cole Beasley's gotta love this. He's gotta be like feel so reprieved and just be like, hey, I'm not that bad, huh? Holy shit! I never tweeted this out. Oh man, I typed it up, but I never hit tweet.
Oh, that's why no one's here. That's why.
I know. That's on me, man. Sorry,
no,
buddy.
That's fine. I'm just kidding.
Oh, why is CeeDee Lamb trending? I don't like that.
Yeah, he is trending.
CeeDee Lamb says Harrison Smith choked him after a tackle.
Yeah. Take that, you son of a bitch. Hit, man. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, shit. It definitely looks like he was trying to strangle him.
Is there a picture?
Yeah, it said during the game, Sunday reference, this man was choking the expletive out of me while I'm on the sideline. And they've got this video, and he's scroll over, and it looks like he's trying to pull his fucking head off. Here, let me see if I can find it for you.
I'm on that Twitter page or whatever. I'm trying to see if they can show it. Was that it? No, that's not it.
Michael Gelkin shared a video.
Oh, there it is then. Oh, yeah, it's the same thing. It's shorter, though.
Huh. I can't tell if he's just trying to get the ball or choking him, though.
I think that was unfortunate. I don't think that was I don't think that was on purpose. I feel like there had to be something about that. Why would he have done that?
Yeah, it seems weird.
Although, if I was a ref And if you go down a little bit, there's 2 refs standing there. You probably should have. If they thought it was, they must have not thought it was anything either. But
yeah.
But yeah, if there was something, definitely throw a flag for that. I mean, it looks pretty bad, to be honest. if I'm gonna be a hundo on that.
Yeah. Oh well, I guess. Oh well. Man, like for some reason today has just kicked off my fascination with to finding out what's trending on Twitter, because like refreshing and like seeing Packers Twitter was trending. Packers fans are volatile and just like, oh man, there are so many people who are like hating on Rodgers and then like trying to compare. Oh shit! Have you seen the people who are trying to like say Ruggs should get a second chance because Josh Gordon has been given so many second chances?
What?
Yeah, there are people who are like, what's the difference between Ruggs and Gordon? They're like, well, Gordon never really got so lit that he killed a person in the dog. Yeah, there are people who are like defending Ruggs and bringing up Gordon.
Was Gordon drunk or was he high?
Weed. It was all weed.
Yeah. There's a difference between not passing your works anti-drug policies and killing somebody. If Josh Gordon had gotten so high that he drove a car and killed somebody, then he probably shouldn't be in the league either. He should probably also be in jail. Like, Josh Gordon didn't do anything with his drug addiction to like kill somebody. Like, he didn't kill anybody. He just got high and then didn't pass the urine test a bunch of times.
Bill was watching it and finished that thing.
Yes, Bill. Great. And he was even doing this, like looking at me and then doing this. Pet me.
Jesse tilted.
Pet me, human.
Mac is killing me. He keeps like resting his head on the arm of the couch and the TV tray.
I see him. He's kind of camouflaged.
I know. He blends in with these couches really well.
Yeah, I was gonna say he probably does. Bill blends in with nothing. But like, okay, Jumpstep chimed in. He said, "Hey there, jumping in at the end. Not having Rodgers is going to help the stupid Chiefs, and Ruggs was doing 156. Yeah, we covered Ruggs. I mean, we're not talking anymore about Ruggs.
Yeah, it's too sad.
It is sad. It's sad on every single front there possibly is.
Yeah, because you don't really like want to rag on Ruggs too much because like, what if there are some there's a lot of like I imagine every NFL player's mental health is absolute garbage because like Mahomes, you gotta look at the shit Mahomes is probably going through right now. Like he's been really great since he started the Chiefs. But right now he leads the league in interceptions, and his fan base is just turning on him. Like, and how bad is it? It's gotta feel horrible when so many people just fucking hate you.
Mahomes, come to Minnesota, bro. I'll welcome you with open arms. Now, here's the thing about like, I mean, yeah, I get it. Like, fandom, people are. Well, think about Kirk Cousins, right? Like, people have given him shit almost the entire time he's been a quarterback of the Vikings.
Yeah, it's because fuck Kirk Cousins.
Exactly. Yeah. See, prime example. But like,
I always hate Kirk Cousins because he played for the Washington football team, and I'm a Cowboys fan.
Here, like, you don't like people who are not performing, or you don't like people who were performing well and are no longer. But if there are people on your team that aren't performing and you don't know about them, you just flat out don't know who they are, don't care about them.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Like, it's rough.
We're the worst.
It's rough.
I feel like NFL players or professional athletes in general, I just feel bad for them. And I don't know if it's because I'm watching Ted Lasso season 2 again. But just like we really should be more aware of their mental health. Because what if Ruggs did this because people were talking about how he was a second round draft pick and he was supposed to do all these great things for them, and he really hasn't. I think he led their team in yards, but that's just because he's a deep ball guy. Like, he really only catches a few balls a game.
It's surprising to me that that's even a thing because Darren Waller's on their team, but they're triple covering Darren Waller now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Jumps Up's right. It is our fault. Or is it our fault, or does the NFL need to do more about their mental health? Probably both. Hey, what would you do? What would you do if you were an overnight sensation when you were 24? Right?
Yeah, or when you're coming into the league, the youngest quarterback ever drafted or whatever. That has got to be fucking heavy on your shoulders, man. Man, I don't get it. So
yeah, it is true. And what Jumps Up just said too is I'm sure someone knew on the team that he was volatile. Maybe that's it also could have been he doesn't drink that much, went to the club, got pressured by all of his friends and drank way too much, and then decided to drive home.
Yeah.
You know? And yeah, he had a loaded gun in the car, but he's a celebrity, and who knows when he's gonna try to get fucking carjacked driving a Corvette around or something. It's just.
Well, and also,
not to mention he could have that gun too could have been a legal gun. I'm not I'm not trying to imply that it was illegal.
Yeah.
Right?
But also to the gun thing, we're in a point right now where it's so, and I'm tying this also because I don't know if you saw, but Aaron Rodgers was John Wick for Halloween.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I wanted to get your thoughts on that.
Well, there's this video going around where he's just shooting a fake gun to this song. So
but it looked like a real gun.
It did look like a real gun,
which was very surprising to me.
Pop culture and media and movies or whatever has made owning a gun and having a gun so fucking cool and popular that all these younger people are just yeah, I'm a fucking NFL player. Of course I got a fucking gun. I need a gun.
Or they came from a rough neighborhood.
Yeah. But the Aaron Rodgers bullshit, I hated that. Seeing that there's a video where he's dancing and every time his gun goes off, he uses this fake gun, which just looks like a real gun. And also, Aaron Rodgers, you are no Keanu Reeves. Keanu Reeves is a good human being, and if he didn't get the vaccine, he would tell people he didn't get the vaccine. Not lie to a bunch of people while trying to pretend like he's fucking cool when you're not.
I was very excited to get your take on the whole John Wick thing because I know how much you love John Wick. And I know of your distaste for Aaron Rodgers. So it was so I was very interested to get your take on that costume.
John Wick would never be caught dead using a gun as a prop during a music song. During a song. Because you know what? He respects gun safety more. If you watch those movies, he's checking to see if the safety's on or not. It's oh man, it's so good. Oh, I love the John Wick trilogy.
I've only seen.
Oh,
I don't think I've ever seen them. I've seen part of one, I think.
Oh man, I love them all. I love Keanu Reeves.
Even
Shane Falco,
Parabellum.
Man. Yeah.
Was Parabellum your favorite?
No, I think the first one's probably the best. The second one's really good, and I think the third one is
the third
on par with it. The second one's on par with the second. The third one's on par with it.
And here's a fantasy take. I dropped the Packers defense because I think the defense is going to be on the field too much and get tired and not be as good.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody. Oh fuck! I have Aaron Jones too. Aaron Jones will probably get more action, to be honest.
Did you see what Aaron Jones said when someone asked him if he knew about Aaron Rodgers' vaccination status?
Mm-mm.
He said, "I don't know, man. I think that's against HIPAA." They're all idiots, Jesse. They're all fucking idiots.
Well,
We should
listen,
know this
listen.
because they run into each other head first for a living.
Listen, though, we know about HIPAA because we worked in a healthcare environment. All right. If you said that to me and I had no prior knowledge of HIPAA, I'd be like, I don't know, what's HIPAA? First of all, it's just I don't know.
Maybe, but like, oh god, that just makes me think that like so many players in the NFL are just like Marjorie Taylor Greene, Trump supporting fucking idiots. Like,
I saw the word you're
makes me
going
sad.
with.
Yeah, I
Yeah, you had one loaded up there.
You know what? Sometimes words are meant for stupid fucking idiots.
Yeah, I mean, I just, like, you know me, I'm not, I don't think anyone would call me an Aaron Rodgers fan by any stretch of the imagination. And we've talked plenty of shit about him here on this podcast. But I think the thing that bothers me the most is that he didn't own up to it. He saw Kirk Cousins get blasted, Cole Beasley get blasted, Lamar get blasted, all these other peers get blasted. And instead of owning up to it when he was asked the question, he said, I'm immunized, like to pose as if he'd been vaccinated.
Yeah.
And he was not. He had some homeopathic bullshit that doesn't mean anything to anybody.
Yeah, I think it's I think it's like it's that same thing where it's like I think it's an incredibly selfish move where he was like putting people who had kids who couldn't get the vaccine at risk.
I do wonder, right, and this is something that I don't know. Oh, by the way, John Stubbs was talking about Rodgers and the gun situation, like, how he said it was really bad having a fake gun and shooting it around and stuff that looked real, especially fresh off the Alec Baldwin accidentally shooting someone on, the thing, on that movie or whatever.
Yeah. Rust.
Yes. Anyway, we don't know what's happened in the building. We don't know if they just said, listen, Aaron, you can come back. You can ignore all the COVID rules. We don't care. We just want you as our quarterback for this year, blah, blah, blah. Because there's been a lot of other things that they've done for Aaron Rodgers this year, like bringing back Randall Cobb and doing all this stuff. Maybe they just told them, don't worry about it. Hey, we know you like put into the NFL and the NFLPA about your homeopathic thing. They don't say it's fine, but we're the ones who take care of that. So you go ahead and do whatever you want. I'm not saying that's what happened, right? But like, I don't know how they would prove, how the NFL would investigate and prove that it didn't happen.
Yeah, I don't know how like the NFLPA knew about this, the NFL knew about this, and it is week 9, and we're just now finding out about this. Like
same thing with Kirk Cousins.
Knew about this shit. Like everybody.
At least with Kirk Cousins, they were like, I'm following the protocols. I'm gonna do this. They're in place for a reason. I'll do everything humanly possible, except for apparently that part about wearing a mask when you're in the press conference. Which I still don't understand.
Yeah.
But Aaron Rodgers went and told the press that he was fine. so that they don't even fucking question it. So no one's looking at him.
Dude, honestly, it's like it's really the same hypocrisy that's with the John Gruden emails or whatever. Like Gruden wasn't the only one on those emails, but Gruden is the only one who has like suffered any consequences from those emails.
Yeah, I think the real problem here lies with the NFL, but they're gonna punish Green Bay to save their ass.
Yeah. Fuck the NFL. Like I saw over the weekend, there was an article came out that Goodell's made like $120 million over the last like 2 to 5 years just in like media endorsement, like media deals. And shit.
Oh yeah, I mean, like think about like how I think there was like an article that came out that said Goodell had something where he was like, I'll never support like gambling and this and that. And now there's like official sponsors of the NFL for sports betting and stuff. You know, like it's just like if there's money to be had, there's money to be had.
Yeah, dude. Yahoo Fantasy keeps trying to get me to do betting.
Yeah. So here's the other thing. So Jumpstep asked also, if Watson were to play, would you draft him in fantasy?
No. But also it's hard because like I've got Kyler Murray and Dak Prescott. So like, but if I had fucking Jimmy Garoppolo, maybe.
Yeah, I I don't see a lot of times anyway. I don't see off-field stuff when I'm playing fantasy because it's fantasy.
Yeah.
I don't need him, so I wouldn't. But on the flip, would I draft him because I needed to cover a bye week or something? Maybe I would. I have Tyreek Hill. I have Tyreek Hill. Right? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, and like so, like I've actually had this conversation with Danielle because she has Antonio Brown, and I feel like I couldn't play Antonio Brown, but she's also done pretty well with Antonio Brown.
That's the thing.
I don't even think he's in the league.
Yeah, and I don't like Antonio Brown by any stretch. By the way, Jumpstep said, for the record, he is near last in the league, and he would not. And I applaud you for that. Like, and maybe you shouldn't. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe anyone shouldn't. But people do have Tyreek. People do have Antonio Brown. I don't like Antonio Brown. That's the thing, too, though, because I just don't like him as a person. So I don't think I'd ever draft him. But I also don't think he produces that much. But he kind of does now. I don't fucking know, dude. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not going out and getting Josh Gordon either, though.
Oh man, and did you see it? There was a tweet going around. I saw like Josh Gordon was trending because of the Henry Ruggs shit. And I saw a tweet where it was just like every team that's had Josh Gordon and how they've used him, and it's like Josh Gordon catching a pass, Josh Gordon catching a pass, Josh Gordon catching a pass. For the Chiefs, is Josh Gordon sitting on the bench watching them play because he's not being used at all. But also, like Tony Romo was pointing out, Patrick Mahomes right now is trying to go for like the splash big play every time he's trying to throw the ball instead of like doing that check down that he may need to do from time to time. So they're getting behind in all these games. But I guess if they're going down if Mahomes wants to go down the field and make these splash plays, why not put in Gordon?
Yeah, maybe Gordon's not the player he used to be.
No, he's older now, and he hasn't played much for shit in the last 2 years.
Has he kept in football shape? Like, can he still run the way he ran before? Like, I don't know, probably not. Like, maybe he's not just a deep threat anymore. Maybe they made a mistake even signing him. You know, it's just like it's interesting because I don't. Even when he was in for a little bit, right, like with the Seahawks or with New England, right, when he came back the other time, he didn't do shit. Maybe he's just not good. Maybe he's just not good anymore. It happens. I mean, he's old enough now where he probably wouldn't be producing as highly as he would have been if he had stayed in the league the whole time.
Yeah.
So I'm still waiting for that Gary Barnidge comeback.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Just to pick it real quick, since we got Jump Step here. Jump Step offered me a trade in Pro Football Juice. He was going to give me Mike Williams for Elijah Mitchell. And I really did like the trade. Like, I would have accepted the trade, except for the fact that I've got Keenan Allen already. And I like my running backs are Eckler, Chubb, and I've got a couple other people. So like right now, I've got Elijah Mitchell on the bench. So Jump Step, I couldn't accept it because I've already got Keenan Allen. I would like Mike Williams, but like I just have a hard time having two wide receivers from the same team.
The thing is with wide receivers is like it's not really like a handcuff situation like a running back is, right? Like you have someone on your bench so that one of them, if one of them goes down, you can put the other one in. But like in wide receivers case, one of them could go off at any point. And then you're just like, which one do I put in? I can't put in both because the odds are they're both not gonna
I couldn't stress about it. I couldn't do it.
In low league, I believe, or was it Pro Football Juice? I can't remember. Excuse me. One of the two, Jump Step offered me Tyler Lockett for oh my god, I'm blanking on his name. The running back for the Jets, Michael rookie.
Oh. So like you would get Tyler Lockett for Michael Carter?
Carter, yes, Michael Carter. And I said no because I have sort of a bias where I don't like Tyler Lockett. And I don't think I've ever had Tyler Lockett on one of my teams. Even in the seasons where he's had, like, amazing stats. I don't know. I just don't trust him for some reason.
I would have made that trade in a heartbeat. If someone's like, I'll give you Tyler Lockett for someone who may get you 7 points, who will get you somewhere between 6 and 14 points a game, or Tyler Lockett, who will probably, if Russell Wilson is starting, will get you 10 to 18 points a game.
If Russell Wilson is starting. First of all, Michael Carter is their starting running back. And let me give you a breakdown of his last 4 games, all right? 9.4, 11.8, 9.4, 23.2. He's producing.
Yeah. But it's also Tyler Lockett. When Russell Wilson's there,
but I don't see. That's the thing. I have some sort of weird bias against Tyler Lockett. I just don't. I get it. I don't like him.
I get it.
And I was able to pick up Dawson Knox right when Noah Fant goes on COVID-19 protocol.
Yeah, nice.
I got him before that, actually.
Nice work.
Saved my ass. Unless he doesn't play, of course, then. I have Stafford, Hopkins, Dawson Knox, and CeeDee Lamb right now, all questionable. But it was a nice offer. It was a nice offer, Jump Step. I think what happened was I have a personal bias. Nice. I have a personal bias against Lockett. And he said Lockett's not reliable. But yeah, I do trades with you all the time. I like trading with you, Jump Step, so
trading is so much fun.
Let's keep that up in the future. Yeah, nobody trades. I did a trade with Hines as well, which was a nice trade. I think we both got something out of it. He's probably getting more at this point than I am, but that's fine. I still liked it.
By
the way,
when Russell Wilson is right.
Okay. Yes. Yeah. Okay. So here's the thing. So I did some moves where I traded Thielen, and we talked about it last week on the podcast. I traded Thielen and James Robinson for Dalvin Cook, and it went through. Hines was gracious enough to accept it, and he's on the winning end of this one so far. But then what I did was I tried to trade CeeDee Lamb and who was it? I think it was Aaron Jones. I think I traded Aaron Jones and CeeDee Lamb to Slagle for Derrick Henry.
Oh man, you fucking lucked out. Holy shit.
I sure did. I
would have taken that trade. Like, it was CeeDee Lamb who?
And Aaron Jones.
I would have absolutely taken that trade. Holy
But here's
shit.
my starting lineup if all those trades went through. And this is what I was trying to work for. It was, and get this will knock your goddamn socks off. If that trade would have gone through, it would have been Matthew Stafford, and this is low league, by the way, your league.
Yeah.
Matthew Stafford at quarterback, and then DeAndre Hopkins, Tyreek Hill, Dalvin Cook, Derrick Henry, Noah Fant at tight end, and then I probably would have put Hollywood Brown in my flex.
Yeah.
Could you imagine on paper?
Yeah, no,
That would have been the top 2 wide receivers, the top 2 running backs, Matthew Stafford on the Rams.
I like Matt Stafford, but I'm starting to. The Rams are getting too big for their britches, and I don't like them anymore. Like,
I still like him. I'm still happy for Matt Stafford. I don't like Jalen Ramsey.
I don't like Sean McVay.
He's kind of annoying. I feel like I prefer. Oh, by the way, in the low league Facebook page, someone's like, "Does someone want Henry for a thing? I need a wide receiver bad."
I think that was Alex.
Yeah, it was Alex because he still has him.
Yeah.
And I go, you want Kendrick Bourne?
I saw that.
Got nothing. Again.
I thought you dropped Kendrick Bourne. No, you cracked me out.
Because I had to pick up Dawson Knox. But I was like, oh, you didn't want him when I offered you the world. I'll offer you the bottom of the barrel shit.
Man, I would have definitely taken that trade. I don't know.
I was wheeling and dealing, dude. Like, I wanted to build a dynasty. Just think about it. Like, Matthew Stafford's kind of was like a lower pick when I picked him at quarterback. It worked out really well. DeAndre Hopkins, Tyreek Hill, Dalvin Cook, Derrick Henry. Just those 4 right there are like the top of the top.
Yeah. Holy shit, dude. I think we've been podcasting for an hour and a half.
Yeah. Yes, we have.
We haven't even done picks.
Oh, God. Oh, my God, you're right. I'm usually more on this, but I'm getting a little drunk.
I'm hearing there, man.
All right, let's do picks quick. Oh, my God. Oh, we got to do Say What Pick of the Week. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, we do.
Oh, God. All right. Here we go. I'll play the thing. I'm playing the thing.
I need another drink.
Pick of the week.
Jumpstep said he'll trade Eckler for his name on the trophy.
Sure.
That's fine. You can just scratch Scott's name off. Oh wait, he hasn't gotten it.
Scott's won the trophy one time, but he hasn't
okay.
actually had possession of the trophy.
Oh, okay. Well, just scratch Scott's name off it. Put Jumpstep on there and trade him Eckler.
Hey, I've won the trophy enough times. I'll scratch my name off once.
Oh, there you go. And then when I win it this year, we'll be tied.
Yeah.
All right. Ooh, who's your Say What Pick of the Week? I don't have a Say What Pick of the Week.
I'm going to pick the Chiefs to beat the Packers, and this is why it's a Say What Pick of the Week.
Oh, no, I'm not allowing it.
The
I'm not
record alone. The Packers apparently have the best record in the NFL, and the Chiefs do not.
I'm not allowing this.
Fine.
I'm not allowing this. We should get out of town. Watch the Chiefs beat the or like watch the Packers beat the. You know what? That's the thing. We don't know what Love has. All that we know is that the Packers don't have any faith in him.
Yeah.
But do they not have any faith in him because they knew that they could get Aaron Rodgers? I don't know. Maybe Love will come out there and just fucking kill it because that's what they did with Aaron Rodgers when they had Brett.
I'm gonna shit. Well, no, I'm not gonna shit. You know what? I'm gonna pick the Vikings to beat the Ravens. That's
That's great. That's a great pick because I'm also going to do that.
I think it could happen.
Oh, it's gonna happen. Even though I kind of don't want it at this point, I just want the season to be over at this point.
No.
If we can't beat the Cowboys with a backup quarterback, what are we gonna do? And then Hunter goes out. What are we gonna do? There's nothing to do. It'll be a very interesting game, and I hope that. I hope they win. We're both going to have the same say-what pick of the week because from here on out, it's probably going to be me picking the Vikings.
I get it.
But that's fine. How about... And I think this is the first time in history we have the same say-what pick of the week because usually I change it, but I'm not going to.
Yeah, and I don't usually pick the Vikings, so...
Oh, and jumps up...
Yep.
Picks the Broncos to beat. That's right. Ooh, it's a big one. It's another rivalry. It's another podcast rivalry.
Yeah, so I've been seeing some grumbles that they could just start Cooper Rush again against the Broncos, which I wouldn't blame them because the Broncos suck.
Well, they don't have to worry about Von Miller, I guess, right?
Yeah.
What'd you think about that jump set, by the way? Are you gonna miss that old chicken farmer? That old glasses wearing chicken farmer? Okay, so let's start with Thursday Night Football. The Jets versus the Colts.
I'm gonna pick the Colts.
Oh, I didn't put my picks in. I don't have any. Yeah, I'm picking the Colts as well. Oh my God, this is nuts. I thought I was missing something. Las Vegas versus the Giants.
Vegas.
Yep, me too.
Even though I thought about picking the Giants because Vegas is down a wide receiver.
I think they'll be just fine. I think Vegas is actually a pretty good team. Like I thought they were gonna be like, oh, we don't have our coach anymore, but they're still pretty good. I think they're pretty good.
Yeah.
And they're actually dominating their division. I thought that the Chargers were a little bit closer to them, but they're not. Atlanta versus New Orleans.
New Orleans. Atlanta.
Svetlana?
Yeah.
Svetlana's Falcons? This is a tough one, huh?
Uh-huh.
I'm going to pick New Orleans anyway. They just beat Tom Brady. They have a good defense, and Atlanta kind of sucks. Buffalo versus Jacksonville.
I'm just saying the backup quarterback has already shown how he's going to play. So next game usually isn't great.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll pick them anyway. Buffalo versus I mean,
100%.
That's our lock of the week, I think. Cleveland versus Cincinnati.
Cincinnati.
You know, I lost a little bit of faith in Cincinnati last week when they got beat by the Jets. For fuck's sake.
I know. But I think they'll come back with anger, and I don't think the Browns are that good.
It's a division rivalry. Nick Chubb is a little bit injured still. ODBJ is out. Not that matters because they've been playing without him for the whole season. I'm going to pick Cleveland. New England versus Carolina.
Carolina. Stephon Gilmore revenge game.
Yeah, I'm going to pick New England. They've been winning these games.
I gotta think the Panthers have got to change it. Like, they just look bad.
Yeah, I mean, they looked so good, and then they just look horrible. I will never pick Christian McCaffrey in fantasy. He hasn't been available for me ever, right? Like in drafts, and I feel like that's a godsend now because I would have probably picked him.
Yep.
All right. Oh, bubble in my throat. Denver versus Dallas. Denver is Jump Sip's say what pick of the week. I'm gonna pick Dallas, and you're picking Dallas. Minnesota versus Baltimore, or Minnesota's are both of our picks of the weeks.
Yep.
Houston versus Miami. Oh, the garbage bowl.
I'm picking Miami.
Me too. There hasn't been many garbage bowl games this season, I don't think.
No.
Like, Chargers versus Philadelphia.
Chargers.
I'm also picking the Chargers. Green Bay versus Kansas City. You're picking Green Bay still?
Kansas City.
This is your say what pick of the week.
No, yeah, I picked Kansas City.
Oh, that's bullshit. That's that. I'm glad that I didn't let you do that. I'm picking Kansas City as well. Arizona versus San Francisco. What do you think about this?
I've honestly thought about picking San Francisco, but they're bad. I'm going to go with the Cardinals.
I'm also going with the Cardinals. John Step said about the Von Miller thing that he's glad he went to a contender. I get it.
He wanted him to go to the Cowboys. We were talking about it earlier.
He should have gone to the Vikings or something. See you later, John Step.
So his career could die in Minnesota.
Yep. But we'd love him when we had him. Tennessee versus the Rams. This is a good game.
Rams.
Oh, yeah. Derrick Henry-less. Oh, we didn't even talk about that.
Yeah, he's out for the season.
Yeah. So, Tennessee has no offense. Or, they do have an offense, but...
it's not built around Derrick Henry.
Right, and no one's going to be afraid of their running game.
Yeah.
They have Adrian Peterson now.
Yeah, but Jeremy McNichols does not strike fear in the hearts of defenders.
AP's going to have at least one 100-yard rushing game, I bet you.
I bet he comes out on Sunday and has 2 touchdowns.
I bet he comes out firing on all cylinders, and that's the best game he has.
Yep.
Chicago versus Pittsburgh, Monday Night Football.
What a fucking garbage game for Monday Night Football. I'll pick the Steelers.
Me too. I feel like at least with this game, they'll have some nice commentary that we can listen to, like some funny stories from Peyton and Eli.
Oh man, it's so fun. They're gonna get paid so much money to do this again next year.
Oh yeah, most definitely. The byes this week are Detroit, Seattle, Tampa Bay, and Washington. And that's it. We've done it.
Yeah, we did it. We finished.
Oh God, hour and 48 minutes is what my thing says.
Yeah. A long fucking podcast.
Wow. All right, I'm starting the intro now.
Thanks to our kid. Oh, wait, hold on. I'm getting ahead of myself. All right, listen to us anywhere podcasts are available.
Yeah, or you can watch this live on Twitch every time we do it, or old episodes on YouTube, including this episode.
Yep, hit us up on Twitter at ProFBJuice.
Hashtag Juice Nation. Yeah, you could email us any questions you have on Twitter or on ProFootballJuice@gmail.com.
Yeah. Facebook, same shit.
Yeah, same stuff. Yeah, I forgot about Facebook. Yeah, but thanks to Smoky Room Films.
Fucking many thanks to Arcadian Brewing. The smooth brewing taste of brewing now.
Yeah. The 7-year haven't brewed anything tastes of. But thanks to Menemile for making her Hollywood picks, her Hollywood news.
Thanks to
Yeah, and hashtag BritBrit.
Bill the cat for making an appearance.
Oh yeah, that's right. Mackie, the the always stealth Mackie.
Mac, take a bow. He
Take a
opened an
bow.
eye.
Take a bow. Wow.
He opened one eye.
Get it?
Bow. Oh, I like that. Take a bow wow. Shit, son. That was great.
Yeah, well, you know how I do. Peace!
Ow, fuck, I hit my mole. God damn it. I hit my own fucking mole.